Welcome back. It's Ultimate Spider-Man time. Oh, yeah. Highlight of my month. Absolute highlight of my month. I think it's the best Spidey book out there. It does take a lot of flack from the fact that there's not a lot of Spidey in it. But anyway, today we're going to take a look at this issue. Before you do, subscribe to the channel if you like the videos. Give the video a like at the end if you like the video as well. But we're going to dive straight in and find out what happens to the book. So spoilers abound. So this very much is Ultimate Green Goblin, Ultimate Gwen Stacy, this issue. I will pre-warn you. Mr. Hickman doesn't like to include a lot of Spidey in the Ultimate Spidey book, but it honestly isn't at a detriment of the story. The story is building and building and building. Everyone, everyone in it you care about, and this conspiracy that's growing and all the action, it is well worth it. I'm sure we're going to get plenty of Spider-Man when the time comes. So, little quick catch up. Gwen Stacy is one of a number of Mysterios, a little cabal of Mysterios. They want to expose the truth to the world that the 6160, the Ultimate Universe, is a lie. It's not a parallel universe. There is only one universe, and that's the 616 universe. So that's what they are about. Now, Harry Osborn died, but then he came back. Well, he didn't really die. It was read the last couple of issues. But anyway, Harry Osborn, thought dead, is not dead, and he's back, and Peter doesn't know yet. Now, Harry and Gwen have decided to wage war on the Kingpin and his foes, and it's about to hot up. And this is where we enter issue 17. So, Ben gets a visit. And he gets a visit from none other than Harry Osborn, saying, hey, I'm alive, all right? And let you know, keep your head down because it's about to get heavy. There is some bad stuff coming, right? And you do not want to be in the way of it. And, let Peter know that I'm alive. Now, Peter is hiding out in Utah because it's unsafe for him to go home because of previous events in the book. His family is very much at risk. So he wants to contact him and say, look, I'm alive. Stop worrying. It's all good. Now, we jump to Oscorp. Now, Gwen Stacy is obviously the head of Oscorp now because Harry is technically dead. And she has an important meeting with two people today. First is Robbie Robertson. Now, he says he's got some information, some very important, vital information. But before we can find out what that information is, the buzzer goes to announce that her next meeting has arrived early, and it's none other than Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin himself, and his little sidekick, Wesley. Now, I'm looking forward to finding out what Robbie knows. It's going to be big. I'm pretty much sure of that. Now, what we do learn here is that Gwen Stacy, not only is she a cutthroat, Mysterio, she's also a cutthroat businesswoman. She is strong, powerful, and she does not flinch at anything that happens. Now, Fisk very much warns her, in not so many words, that they have an agreement with her former head of Oscorp, Harry Osborn, her husband, and he intends those agreements to be honoured forever. Otherwise, there will be trouble, basically. She goes, okay, fair enough. Now, he leaves the room, and we find out that Wesley, his sidekick, his loyal sidekick, is actually one of the Mysterios too. And he hands back the amulet to her so that she can use it for a week. So she has a week to use this amulet, wage her war. It's going to be big. So she goes home. Or she doesn't go home. She does what she normally does in her working day. She carries on chatting. Anyway, we jump to Harry, who has secretly, after Gwen has fired Otto, set him up in a secret lab, and he's been upgrading the Goblin suit. Right, it's got missile launchers now, which is pretty cool. But he asked for an extra item, and this extra item is a very dangerous and very expensive item. It's a particle accelerator. He doesn't tell Harry why, but it's for a special project. So something else that's big is coming too. So Harry's keeping this from Gwen, which I find really interesting. Now, Harry's a bit hesitant to put the suit back on because the AI that runs it is actually modeled on his father. And of course, he knows what his father's going to be like. He's going to be berating him nonstop. And that's exactly what he does. He just completely berates him. Now, they're quickly off on a mission on their Goblin glider to one of Mr. Negative's bomb factories, where he's taken over this residential building. People that could leave have left, and the others are there quite subservient. They decide it's time for a throwdown. So they bust through, they blow a hole in it, and no one really moves because they're just so scared, I guess. But the bad guys aren't scared. They turn up to have a little sword fight with the guys now. Mysterio, Gwen Stacy. There's a bit of a role reversal here, right? So she gets the old Harry to go save the innocents, while she takes on the bad guys, and she does. And there's a cool little fight here where she's using all her Mysterio powers, making the Green Goblin look even weirder and darker and more frightening to the enemies. And that's what happens. They take down the bad guys. They get the innocents out, and then they meet up on a rooftop nearby. And he's saying, "Right, did you disarm all the bombs that Mr. Negative was manufacturing?" As that happens, the whole building floor just explodes. She says, "Well, I never said I disarmed them. This is war, right? This is war." Now, he's a bit uneasy about this because he was worried that innocents might get hurt, but she's not. She's very single-minded. Like, this is war. This is the price that you pay, and we want to win. And I was like, okay, so Gwen's really, really, really badass. Maybe she becomes the Green Goblin. I don't know. Anyway, we jump back to Peter, and he's very, very shocked to hear that his good buddy Harry is still alive. And Harry says, "Look, come home. I need you." So I think this is where Spidey action starts kicking in the next issue. For me, this was fantastic. I know it has zero Spidey in it, but I loved it. It's building this huge story. I don't know where it's going, but I'm just going to be on the ride until the end. It's so good. So I thoroughly recommend it. The art is really, really cool. We have Marco Cicchetto is usually the artist, but Mr. Messina has stepped in and done a wonderful job. So all in all, 100% recommend this. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours. And again, please subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference. And give the video a like if you like it. So until next time, read some more comics. Take care.